Hey guys, it's Kelien with Tech Savvy here again today on every Friday at 3 o'clock to give you guys the latest tech news as well as tech products that you guys could be looking forward to in the future, as well as getting right now for under $50 online. So let's just jump straight in, guys. Hope you're having a great week here. Let's jump into the first news article here. So Facebook just bought a new company, guys. Can you guys guess what it is? Well, you might know it from your usage on comments. This picture is actually showing something a little bit different, but the picture that we can show is going to be that one that they bought, Giphy. So you're probably pretty familiar with Giphy. What Giphy is when you go into the comment section on Facebook and you're going to type something in, you can actually push that little button that says GIF, and you can actually go find a little animated image that goes along with what you're trying to comment. So you could literally type in anything into the search box, laughing, crying, girls, guys, hooray, whatever you could think of to type in, and it'll actually pop up with a GIF that goes along with what you're saying. So, Facebook has actually had a partnership with Giphy for a while now, ever since you've seen these GIFs popping up in everything from comments to posts. So they've had this for a while now, and they actually just purchased this company. It was a $400 million purchase, so you guys could bet that you're probably going to start seeing this as some of other Facebook entities such as Instagram, Twitter, Facebook Messenger, all these different things. You might start seeing these things pop up even more in there. And you know what, guys? It's probably a cool thing, because at the end of the day, we're all just looking for different ways to express ourselves, and these Giphies are great ways that you could actually do that. I'm not sure. There is speculation that they might actually create a GIF maker inside of Facebook, which would be kind of cool, because then you could actually use your own photos and your own content to create short animated GIFs. Because again, what a GIF is, guys, if you guys aren't familiar with what it is, it's just still images that are put into a sequence, so it looks like it's playing. Like if it's the I'm not sure if you remember those like flip books from back in the day where you draw something different on each page and then you flip it and it kind of looks like it's moving. That's basically what a GIF is in a rudimentary term. You're just turning pictures into a short little clip of something. So again, it'd be kind of cool if Facebook actually threw that in as something that they you could do inside of Facebook. But it's just speculation now what they're actually going to do with this new company they bought. But again, it was just purchased on the 15th of this month. So, we could look forward to seeing what they're going to do with this new technology that they just purchased. Again, $400 million is definitely a pretty penny. So, if they spent that much money on it, I'm sure that they're going to be doing something with it to integrate it into their current platform, and just again do a little bit more than they were doing with it before, because it was already pretty integrated before. So the next thing here is I think we talked about it last week. That Apple and Google are creating tracing technology to put into apps so that we could kind of follow coronavirus around and let people know if they've been in contact with someone with coronavirus. So again, kind of scary technology to some, maybe life-saving and life-changing for others. 22 states right now have been given access to this technology, and they're basically saying that this is going to be a drastic, and critical part to, getting our communities back up and running after this, after and during this coronavirus, trying to get back to normal. So this is something that a lot of people are saying that we need something like this. Again, before a vaccine comes out, we need to know who's at higher risk. But they are saying that it's going to take a 60% adoption rate from just users like you, me, everybody out there, your friends, your family. 60% of the United States would have to actually download an app that, either from Google or from Apple, that has the technology in it to actually make it effective. And those aren't horrible numbers, but a study that was just recently done said 3 out of 5 Americans said that they would not be willing to download an app like this. So, would you guys be willing to download an app like this that's going to go on your phone and basically track you and be tracking, 60% of America to give you guys better, information if you guys came in contact with someone with COVID? again, the numbers say that you wouldn't, but you know what? If you guys want to answer, you guys could go on our live chat on our website and send us messages and answer. Would you guys, download a tracking app that would give you updates if you came into contact with someone with COVID-19 or you were the person? Who knows? Who knows? It's up to you guys. But public health officials are actually very, very frustrated right now and disappointed that this is something that you still have the choice to opt into. And they wanted it to be something that was just, they can use your phone, and almost like those alerts that you get when there's, something going on, and, a stolen, kidnapped child, Amber Alerts, those things, you don't really have a choice. They just pop up when something in your area is happening, and they kind of wanted it to be a system like that. But due to Apple and Google's regulations and policies, they had to make it something that you could have the choice to opt into. So again, this is kind of frustrating healthcare officials right now. But guys, again, 3 out of 5 Americans wouldn't even download it, so it'd be kind of tough to just force it on anybody. But again, are we going to need something that's going to help us out of this crisis right now? Possibly. And again, they're leaning on this technology to kind of get us out of that. So I guess we'll see what's going to happen. But again, for right now, we are on the safe side of knowing that we have to opt into this technology for it to be used. So now the last article here this week are summer camps are going online. So as summer is rolling around the corner, I'm sure, maybe you, or maybe if you're a parent, you've enrolled your child into a summer camp, maybe one summer or multiple summers. A couple statistics from the Summer Camp Association is there's 14,000 summer camps across the United States that, help about 20 million kids, have some fun over the summer months. And it's actually an $18 billion industry that goes on every summer. Just again, out of the summer months, $18 billion industry, 20 million kids, and 14,000 summer camps. So this is a huge industry, guys, and summer's right around the corner. These summer camps are trying to figure out what they can do to keep the industry going and give kids some kind of an outlet to have some fun over the summer. So 22 programs, 22 of these summer camps have actually created an online, program that kids could sign up for. The thing is they're interviewing parents right now and asking them, would you be willing to put your kid in an online summer camp? And their biggest concern right now is, are kids already getting too much screen time, from mobile devices, computers, tablets, all this stuff over this coronavirus already, and it's kind of scaring parents to give even more screen time. But again, a lot of kids go to these summer camps every single year, and this is going to be something that is going to be kind of changing a lot of kids' summers around. But again, is going online, maybe on a Zoom call or something like that, the same as being out and about with other kids and that kind of socialization that you get? I guess it's going to be up to everybody's individual opinion. But at the end of the day, this is what they're trying to do. And, you can still get great arts and crafts and all these kind of skills that, you are being taught by professionals. Just one quick tip. If this is something that you guys do normally do with your kids, put your kids in summer camp, or maybe you love going to summer camps, just make sure that if you are going to an online camp, that the camp is a vetted camp, that it's got all the right certifications and all that kind of stuff. Because again, with stuff like this going online, with an industry that's billions of dollars, people might be trying to jump on the opportunity to create their own summer camp, and it might not be certified and whatnot, because again, anybody can throw anything online. As we've been showing you, starting businesses is not hard online. Again, just if you are going to look out for an online summer camp, just make sure that they have all the accreditations that you'd be looking for normally if you were going to go to a summer camp and leave your kids there with these adults. So again, this isn't the only type of business that's trying to go online right now, guys. A lot of businesses are trying to get online. It's been a race over the last 10 years to try to mobile optimize your business and see what's going on. But again, a lot of businesses haven't really been forced to do it, and this coronavirus has kind of forced everybody to go online, guys. So again, if you guys are a business out there, or you're trying to start a business and you want to figure out how to get yourself online, give us a call, guys. The number is right here below. We can answer. We'd love to answer your questions, talk about your business ideas, or talk about your current business, and see how we can, get you guys online and fully taking advantage of the online capabilities from everything from social media to YouTube to Google. We can help you, give you guys strategies on how to, take advantage of all these different platforms out there. All right, guys. So that's it for news this week. Let's jump straight into the tech. So future tech this week, guys. Again, future tech is just getting crazier and crazier. We're going to talk about some stuff that, again, some of it's available right now, some of it's not. But again, some really, really cool stuff. So the first thing here in the video that we're going to show you is the Ovis traveling suitcase. So the cool thing about this suitcase that makes it different from any other suitcase on the market is it actually follows you. Okay, you guys might have seen this this suitcase as tracking technology, so you don't have to carry your luggage around anymore. It'll follow you on the sidewalk. Now you have your hands free to do pretty much whatever you're doing, from drinking your coffee to answering your phone. It has obstacle avoidance, so that you don't have to worry about it running into people. And guys, if you're looking for a conversation starter, or you just want to look like the coolest guy walking through the airport, this is still going to help you stand out. It's been around for about a year, but again, the adoption rate hasn't been too high because the price is kind of steep. But again, at $640, there's definitely more expensive luggages out there. But if you're a traveler and you go through the airport a lot, this thing's awesome because it has car chargers on there, for your phone, for anything. You can charge everything. It goes about 4.5 miles per hour, and it has an 11-mile range. And the cool thing is this thing actually has a camera on it that can just record where you've been. So again, if you want a camera just to record where you're going, or get footage of where you've been, this could be it. So this next one's called the Kodama Lyric Speaker. This thing is awesome, guys. If you love seeing the lyrics, and maybe even you love singing, this speaker is awesome because it gives you all your lyrics right on the speaker in a a unique graphical format, where it actually generates the lyrics on this thing almost in like a music video type format, so that you could see all the lyrics to your songs. And again, it has a great sound quality. It's a decent sized speaker with multiple speakers on it. I think about 4 speakers, and it's just going to be the conversation starter in your house. Again, portable speakers and Bluetooth speakers are not uncommon these days, but I've never seen one like this before, that actually gives you guys the lyrics, as well as not just the lyrics. It gives it to you in this amazingly graphical format. So again, if you want to sing along with the music, or you just want to know what they're saying, this thing's pretty awesome. I'm not sure if it actually will give you the the words from like a show or something like that, and give you like subtitles, but that could be something to research if you guys are into that too. So this next one, it's called the Roto Farm. It's Roto Farm pot, grows. So it's a little farm, essentially, that you can grow anything you want in there. And the cool thing is you guys really don't have to do anything. So if you were, you're maybe not the best green thumb, you've killed plants in the past, this thing's basically going to do all the work for you. All you got to do is put a little bit of water in it weekly, and it will, use that water and kind of water everything at the perfect amount of time. And it actually rotates so that, not any plant is getting too much water. I know that's how a lot of plants die, is they get overwatered sometimes, which is interesting. But again, this thing will never overwater your plants because it has a great rotating design that keeps the water at the bottom. And as the plants rotate to the bottom, it gets that water, and then it goes to the top. And again, the lighting is the perfect lighting for plants, so you guys don't have to worry about it getting too much sun or not enough sun. It's got the perfect amount of sun. And again, it's kind of your hands-off way to start a little farm in your kitchen. So this next one, it's called the Parrot Swing Drone. So I'm not sure. We haven't really covered too many drones in this in this channel, but you know, drones are really popular. They're just getting more and more popular as the days and months and the years goes by. And you know what? Getting drone footage is really cool too. This one doesn't actually have a camera on it. It is more for the beginner, but it's got a really unique, you know, way to fly. It can go vertical or it can go flying like a plane in a more horizontal uh, fashion. But you know, you can use an app. It gives you all of your telemetry. It's got a really unique design too, and it lands. And it, you know, again, it's going to just give you a really fun, you know, beginner's place to start with drones. This drone only comes in at 49 bucks, which is from on the future tech side of things, is we've never had something that cheap. Usually they're a little bit more expensive of things, but again, for 49 bucks, if you wanted to get your first drone and you know get your feet wet with flying drones and stuff like that, this thing is super durable. So again, if you are a beginner, you can crash this thing left and right and you won't have to worry too much about it. And again, it just gives you a couple different functionalities that most drones don't come with. So this next thing's called the Oyo Personal Gym. So, you know, we're all looking, especially right now, for ways to stay fit. You know, right now with this coronavirus, it's just getting so crazy. You know, we're sitting at home for, you know, hours and hours of the day. We can't even really go anywhere. And this is a complete gym, all-in-one fitness package. The cool thing is it's actually, you know, was designed with help from NASA technology. So the same kind of things that these astronauts are doing to not only prepare for missions, but what they actually do while they're in space. They're doing the same kind of workouts that you can get with this. So again, they're very efficient workouts that'll give you a full body experience in a very short amount of time. You can adjust this actually from 5, 10 to 25 pounds, so it can grow with you and be good for any athlete that's looking for a workout on the go. All right, so this next one, these ones are called the Vixol sneakers. So, you know, people are spending hundreds, if not potentially thousands of dollars on these, you know, sneakers these days, from Jordans to, you know, Yeezys to all these different things, but none of them do what these shoes do. These actually have a digital screen on the back of the thing, and you can use an app that the company's made to project any picture onto these. They're completely waterproof, so if you're walking around, you step in a puddle, they're not going to break. And the cool thing is you can literally put anything on that digital display. They're rechargeable, so you don't have to worry about, you know, putting batteries into them per se. And again, they actually have a health tracker built into the shoe, so again, it'll track your steps and all that kind of good stuff that, you know, I've never actually seen a shoe do that. You know, we're using most of the time our phones to track everything, but again, if you want some cool sneakers, those are the Vixol sneakers for 160 bucks. You can get those right now. This next one's called the AvaChill Air Cooler. So basically, it's a portable air conditioner, guys. Who's not looking for something like that? And again, you know, back in the day, you know, you were looking with those swamp coolers and stuff like that didn't really have AC in it, and you know, it had some water in it, but they, you know, will only get to about, you know, 72 to 70, you know, 70 degrees cool, maybe if in the high 60s. But this thing actually will give you ice cold air just by adding water to it. And again, you can take it anywhere. It's rechargeable, and the cool thing is it's got an air filter on it, so it's going to actually give you purified air, better than what you'd get from any normal fan or, you know, normal air conditioner. It's very easy. Let's see what's going on here. I'm not sure. All right, we're back. I think something maybe we got lost there. There was a bad connection, but you know, technical difficulties are something that, you know, on live TV, this is what you get to deal with. But you know, let's jump straight back into the technology. So again, we were talking about the AvaChill Air Cooler. Again, you know, something really cool. Okay, so now our last one. It's the Kimco KO1. Okay, this is an actual, one-wheeled scooter, so it's a little bit different than some of the other scooters. Again, it's self-balancing, kind of like the Segways, the very first scooters that came out, those Segways that just had the two wheels. You see, security guards, everybody's driving those things around. This is something very similar to that, but it's only one wheel. And there's been some different one wheel designs, but nothing exactly like this, where it's a full stand up. One wheel. Again, this is probably one of the smaller designs out there. It goes up to 15 kilometers, which is something around like 8 to 10 miles per hour, which is pretty fast. It's got an airless wheel, so you'll never have to worry about popping a tire or anything like that. And it does hold up to 250 pounds, which is pretty substantial. It's got a battery gauge right on the top, speed gauge, and a full app to give you, all your warnings and all that kind of cool stuff. If you guys want to check that out, they're definitely not on the cheap side, but you can check them out online. And if that's something that you want to check out and grab, you can grab one of those. All right, so now let's jump into one of our favorite segments of every week. It's the top tech under 50 bucks that you can get right now on Amazon. Let's dive right in. So the first one here is going to be a Bluetooth receiver. So now in this day and age where kind of everything's going in the way of Bluetooth, there might still be things in your house that you've loved, as far as maybe a record player or, something that was, a tape deck or something like that, that you still want to be able to use these older formats of, listening. And you're still having to do it through wired devices. This thing's actually pretty cool because you can type. It has an RCA input and a headphone jack input. And again, you can get multiple different connectors to connect into either one of those ports with HDMI cables, all these different things. But essentially now you can turn any device into Bluetooth. So check that thing out. It's the Logitech Bluetooth receiver. You can get it for 20 bucks. This next one, it's the Red Dragon RGB keyboard. This is actually one of their smaller keyboards. It only has 82 keys. But again, this is a gaming keyboard, guys. So if it's going to give the functionality for anybody that's not a gamer. You'll be able to use it fine. But again, if you are a gamer, it's going to have all of the features that you're going to be looking for as well. These are quick keys as well. So again, these keys are very customizable if you want to go that route. But again, it's got the RGB keyboard already, so it's got all the lights, all the functions. It's gonna get, again, it's a mechanical keyboard, so you're gonna really get a satisfying keystroke on all these keys. It's got a great sound. I wish we could play the sound for you here, but you're gonna be able to get multiple colors, wave features, all this kind of cool stuff from this keyboard. And again, if you can see, it's very small. There's no border on the outside of it. And again, it looks great. If you guys are looking for a new keyboard, you can pick these up for about 42 bucks on Amazon right now. Again, that's the Red Dragon keyboard. This next one, it's the HS50 Corsair headphones. So if you're looking for something that you need a microphone on there, you need to wear it on a long day, maybe you're not a gamer, but if you are a gamer, this is going to be perfect for you. If not, maybe you just need to make calls during work, or you just want a nice pair of headphones that you could still answer calls with and stuff like that. This could definitely be it. This is smaller than the normal like those Bose headphones or like the Beats. They're a little bit smaller than those, and they've got a lot more comfort features in there. They've actually got, it's fully padded along the top of the headphones, of the headphone actual piece that goes around your head, and it's got a lot of padding on the ears as well. It's got a great checkered design on the stitch. So again, the accents, they come in a few different colors. You can get it looks like green, black, and blue accents on there. So that'll actually affect that green ring around the outside as well as the stitching. So again, you can match it to your favorite color. And again, these are just going to be some really good speakers. They have 50 millimeter drivers, and it produces really, really good sound. So if you're looking for those, you can pick those up for about 50 bucks on Amazon. Again, the HS50 Corsair headphones. This next one is called the AIO Robotics 3D printing pen. So these printing pens, they've been out for a little bit, but they've been kind of pricey, and this one comes in at about 50 bucks. So, again, anybody can now start, drawing in 3D. And again, this is just going to give your, if you're an artist, you're going to be able to take your art to the next level. If you're, maybe you have a teen that, because again, this is going to get pretty hot. If you touch the tip, it can burn. It's kind of like a glue gun or something like that that has to heat up the wax or the glue inside of it to actually have it so it can flow like a pen. But the cool thing is you see here, you can draw in 3D. There's multiple colors of the wax that you can get, and it's just gonna take your art to the next level. Again, if I wouldn't recommend it for kids, but maybe early teens, they can definitely get the concept, and they can really just start getting really creative with stuff. Especially right now when people are at home, you can pick these up for $50 and start taking a whole new dimension on your art. So this last one here, it's called the Yi home security camera. I know we've been talking every week about the doorbell cams, and this thing is just a little step. It goes a step inside your house. So for $25, if you guys don't have a camera inside your house, this could be it right here, guys. It's super small. It's got an elegant look and design, and you can actually mount it on a wall if you needed to. It does come with an app, so you can track everything, gives you notifications. It's got a SD card slot on the side, so if you want to actually record everything, you can. It's got night vision on the camera. It's got smart detection, so if some motion detection comes in, you can actually it'll give you an alert again. So if you do have dogs or pets inside the house, you can actually turn down the sensitivity of the setting so that it's not ringing you every second. But guys, this is a really, really cool product for $25. If you don't have a home security camera, maybe you want to check on the baby, maybe wherever, whatever it is, you want to check on your living room, maybe you have kids at home, whatever it is, you can put this camera in and you can get your updated feed straight from your phone. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And again, it's got motion detection, night vision, everything. So if somebody, God forbid, someone breaks into your house, at least you'll be able to get notified and have it all on camera. Again, these days, guys, if you can have everything on camera from, they have the dash cams on cars to now cameras like this that are just inside of your house, all motion detection, obviously. So again, guys, keep yourself secure. And for $25, I can't see why, everybody wouldn't have one of these inside their house. Again, that's the Yi. It's a Yi home security camera. All right, guys. Well, that's everything this week for tech and tech news. Basically, if you guys have any questions on anything that we went over today, you want links to anything, you want to, have questions about getting your business online and taking advantage of some of the social networking platforms as well as ad platforms, give us a call, guys. We'd love to talk to you and get your guys' feedback on how everything's going with the show and see if there's anything that you guys want us to talk about next week or coming up in the next few episodes. But guys, again, my name's Kelien. You can catch me on Facebook and Instagram at Kelien. And you know what? Look forward to seeing you guys next week. Have a great weekend. Bye.